Today, we have another rare eBay find, 1994 white cement 3s for $80. They could be the greatest pair in my collection, and that's if we can restore them. We'll start by removing all these broken parts, and sadly, we couldn't save the soles. They were just too far gone. This is almost 32 years of midsole right here. Now let's take our laces out and see what's going on inside. They're super worn down, way worse than I thought, and I honestly don't want to know what that is. To remove the lint on the sides, we can use a scissor. And then we'll tap it out. We gotta make sure they're disinfected using detergent and water. We'll focus in on the elephant print and the insides. The original laces were taken care of with OxiClean, and the insole stain was pretty tough. We had to use acetone. The final measure is to spray them down with an antibacterial spray. While they dry, let's try to tackle these creases. We're using a wet rag and an iron. We also need to stuff the toe boxes, 3 to 4 passes. So I think they're showing signs of potential here, so let's get some donors. I found these hybrid 2 3s in used condition for only 35 bucks. To separate them, pour some acetone inside, rock it back and forth, and apply pressure. The front's easy to do. We need to be very careful around the midsoles. Don't want to rip them, so we'll drip some acetone down there. Here's how they look. So these two parts are 3 decades apart. We gotta sand them down so they fit more flush. We're using a Dremel tool with a sanding bit. What I like about this one is it has a multi-speed setting, so the lowest for the corners. And while we're here, we'll sand the upper lining for a better bond. For any stubborn residue, you can heat it up and scrape it off. To make sure there's no debris left over, I'll do one final cleaning. They're not glued down just yet, but everything lines up perfectly. The finish on the midsole is a little too shiny, so we'll sand it down with an 800 grit. Thankfully that worked, so we don't have to repaint the off-white. Moving on to the red portion, it's still in great shape, so we could paint over it, but I wanted to take it down a little bit with alcohol. Maybe a little bit more than I wanted to, but this paint came off very easily. Then we apply the flat black, thin coats, and sand in between. They look really good. We'll take them outside and matte protect them. After they air out completely, we'll move on to gluing them down. The glue is Barge Superstik, 2 coats on each side. I usually let them dry for a few hours. Then it comes down to heating it up and tacking it down, section at a time. I had to make some small touch-ups, but the bond turned out really good. The longest part of this restoration was touching up the elephant print. It's faded and missing completely in some areas, so the plan is to try and carefully dot it back in. While we're here, I'll stitch down the toe caps with the sewing awl, before and after. Let's move on to the uppers. This top layer needs to go. It's basically a mixture of old finish and dirt, so we're using rubbing alcohol. Next, we'll carefully sand the rough spots. They only need a few small touch-ups, so with an off-white mix, I'll touch up the lining and the sanded spots. To dry it faster, we can use a heat gun. Here's how they look. I'll skip the finisher this time, so we can keep the original feel. A major piece in this puzzle is locking down these tabs. I got this replacement from Jaysocologist for around $55. We need to simulate the stitch, so we lock one side down and go back and forth. Got them stitched up, and we'll do the same to the other side. This region's a little harder to do, so we need a curved needle. To make the bond stronger, we can sand this back portion, just under the lines. And just like before, we'll apply 2 coats of barge Superstik to both sides. We'll let these dry for at least an hour. To attach them, we'll heat up just the corner, make sure it's aligned, and it should stick down instantly. And then do the same to the other side. Once the 2 sides are done, everything else falls in place. We'll do the middle and the bottom. Here's how they look. For the sock liner, I'll clean up the lint very carefully with the fabric shaver and simply patch it up. This is a canvas repair patch. Cut it to shape and you paste it on. And finally, we'll lace them up. For an almost 32-year-old pair, these white cements are back in the game with many years left in the tank. If you're looking to learn how to restore, you can get started with my free toolkit in the pinned comments. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.